Hey Jack, one more thing I wanted to show off. I got most of my HOTAS. How the hell do you even pronounce HOTAS? HOTAS? HOTA? I don't know. Anyway, flight sticks. Mostly working now. So, yay! I can do all the stuff. Uh, Strafing is working. The one that's a little wonky is the throttle. I've got the sensitivity way down because I was having a hard time like just hanging on to it. Um, and it feels like just having gone through all this, feels like the one is going to be more accurate on keyboard and mouse. I know, like, although, like, yay, this is how I want to play it, it doesn't feel quite as like, you know, put mouse cursor on, this green, that, and then the other one, relatively quickly. Why am I rotating? With this, it's like there's a lot more overcompensation going on. Oh, I did a decent job there. Doesn't seem quite as easy to do. Anyway, sidebar. Here's the real thing I wanted to show off. It's like uh, stopping is I'm kind of unable to do. So here we go. All right, I more or less did it, but you can see my throttle is kind of floating around. The dead zone control does not stick apparently. So if I go to options, input, movement, vehicle forward, and I ended up putting in, just because of that, I ended up putting in two buttons right here, up and down, because like I'm not getting this to like function properly. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just kind of like try to hold it centered, and then use this. Maybe I'll even just kill this, which is a bummer because I want to do it that way. I kind of wish I was like, okay, I got it to whatever the hell I think is neutral, and then like, bloop, fucking zero me there would be nice. And that's a weird curve thing, but it's like if that's always one and that's always -1, and then at any point, who gives a shit where I am? I just hit the like, that's zero now. Just stop moving me. I want that zero. And then it's like a kind of a new draw, makes a new curve. That'd be cool. Anyway, but let me show you. There's just a thought. Let me show you the real difficulty I'm having. So I want to make some dead zone, so at least it doesn't flop around. Here we are in it. I give it some, yay. So I'm thinking like, all right, I'm doing stuff, and like I try to. You can't. It's hard to feel where zero is in here. Like I don't know, is that it? Who knows? So I'm just thinking, as long as it's over sort of that flux point, and really, I even tried like a lot, like 50% a dead zone. But let's just give it kind of a reasonable number now. Yay. Let's even curve it a little bit, because I think I'm going to want that. My sensitivity is kind of too low now, so I'm going to crank that. I guess this is the numbers as high as it'll go. Okay, so close it. Close that. Resume. Get my sweet HOTAS. All right. Full forward 100%. Yay. Backwards only goes to 60, but now it's 100. Now it's only 60. Well, now it's only 60. I don't know why. I'm not sure why I'm having trouble like zeroing my spin too. Okay, so there all right, let's see if I can stop. So I'm at, okay, I just kind of blast right past that 0 point, and I'm unable to like, okay, like, am I going forward or back? It's not red. I guess backwards just doesn't really mean anything, but when I'm trying to see if I'm going backwards or not, I kind of wish that that 3/4 ms kind of like flipped red as well, so I know I'm going, at least for my orientation, backwards. And then maybe if I flipped around to prograde, and now it's, I kind of maybe it like I wish that color that lets me know if my throttle is red forward or back, above or below the 0 point. I wish I knew that of my actual velocity too, because sometimes I can't tell whether or not I am going backwards. So, am I going backwards now? I don't know. It looks like it. But it's blue up there. So I don't know if I'm going forward and I need to backwards to zero it, or I don't know if I'm going backwards and I need to forward to zero. So it looks like I was going backwards. I just that my brain does not just grok that at a glance. And when you're right kind of over the 0 point, it's like, am I over? Am I under? I don't fucking know. Which way which way do I move this thing? So I recommend that velocity limit 52 miles an hour. Have some treatment for is that prograde or retrograde? May does it make sense to use the color red when you're going retro? If I point, so this is prograde now because I'm going what was backwards. So all right, so I think so maybe now it's blue, and then if you go retrograde, it's red, and maybe like shades of gray in between, or two different, or maybe that's just like you get a little outline around the thing, or I don't know, some treatment that lets me know if I'm in a prograde or retrograde state by looking at that number, and two, just to help me like kind of because there's the throttle and then there's your velocity, and just help me understand like which way do I need to push this to approach zero. Uh, anyway, so there was another sidebar. Let me demonstrate what I really wanted to get at, which is that my dead zone did not save. So if I go back to it, input, movement, forward, here it is, dead zone's gone. I can do it again. Like, do I need to do something to save this? Just doesn't seem to be saving. Maybe I'll kick, Fonz kick the thing. Still bopping around. Check it one more time. And settings lost. So it's not storing that for some reason, and a couple other little suggestions around communicating forward or backwards. All right, it's DJ from FX.